It's a new year and a new show. Welcome back to Go Arkansas. I'm your host, Riley Birdwell. As many people are making travel plans for spring break, we'll share with you some top-notch places for the perfect family vacation. Then we will explore some wonderful community organizations and programs. Let's buckle up, Arkansas. Let's travel to the Little Rock Zoo, where they started an ambassador program to help teach and expose kids to animals they might not see every day.
Hi, my name is Joy, and I'm at the Little Rock Zoo today. And if you haven't come already, let me invite you to Central Arkansas to come to the Little Rock Zoo. Why the Little Rock Zoo? We are an iconic part of Arkansas history. We've been here since 1926. We started with a circus bear and a timber wolf, and now we have over 33 acres. We have over 500 animals, and they represent 200 species of animals from all over the world. Where else in Arkansas can you visit the entire globe in one afternoon? Come to the Little Rock Zoo.
Hi, my name is Andrea. I am an animal ambassador keeper at the Little Rock Zoo, and I have been here for about 6 years working at the zoo. When you guys come visit us here at the zoo, don't forget to go down and see the lions. Those are some of my favorite. Elephants, rhinos, and of course our farm, where you can pet the goats and the horses and all of those things. Although I do think that my job is the best job here at the zoo because I work with the ambassador animals. And for those of you that don't know what that is, those are the animals that get to come out and do programs and shows for you guys. So these animals go off grounds to schools, to libraries. They also do shows here on our Animal Ambassador stage. So these are our animals that teach you guys all about animals and what they do for us in the wild. All right, so I want to introduce you to one of my favorite ambassador animals here at the zoo. This is Dory penguin. So Dory is an African black-footed penguin. They come from the southern coast of Africa where it's very, very warm. So that is one of the most common misconceptions about penguins, is that they all come from the cold weather areas. Most of them are tropical. Only about a third of them live in the cold weather. Dory is very special. So you might notice that Dory is a little bit small and she has a little bit of a hump on her back. So Dory has the penguin equivalent of scoliosis in humans. So when she hatched here at the Little Rock Zoo, her parents didn't actually take care of her properly because in the wild they wouldn't have. They would have kicked her out of the nest. Her parents just didn't take care of her, so we ended up having to hand raise her. So she was hand raised by keepers, and she is perfect. The vet staff has watched her very closely. We didn't know what was going to happen or how she was going to make it, but she does everything she's supposed to. She can swim, she can eat, she can walk. But because of her scoliosis, it makes her small, which means that as a younger penguin, she did get picked on a lot. So now she would prefer to be with people than penguins. So she is actually our little helper when we have penguin chicks. Dory is usually the first penguin that they meet other than their parents.
Our mission is to inspire people to value and conserve the natural world, and we do that in several areas. We contribute to conservation organizations all over the world, and we also take care of the animals right here in our collection. For instance, we just had a new baby rhino calf last November. His name is Kevin. If you've not met him, come and meet him. And then in early February, we received a new male tiger, Jaya. And we're hoping that he and Asmara, his new friend, will give us some tiger cubs this summer or maybe later on in the year.
This is Mojave. Mojave is a rosy boa, which is one of only 2 boa species you can find here in the United States. Not here in Arkansas, unfortunately. These guys come from the desert regions over in New Mexico and Arizona, and this is why their coloring looks like this. That is part of their camouflage. So they have camouflage to match the desert regions. Now, Mojave is not venomous. I would not be holding her if she was. She is what's called a constrictor. So these guys squeeze their prey and then swallow it whole. They can open their jaws from all 4 sides to swallow something that is way, way bigger than the size of their head. This is Elvira, the turkey vulture, and this is her debut. So she has been here at the Little Rock Zoo for only about 3 weeks. This is her very first program to do, and I'm so excited that you guys get to meet her. If we didn't have vultures around, the world would be very, very stinky, because I bet everybody knows what vultures eat. They eat dead things. So somebody has to clean that up, and that's what these guys do for us. We call them nature's garbage disposals. So vultures can eat something that's died from any disease known to man and not get sick at all, including Ebola. Now, what Elvira is showing you now is that she only has one wing. So this is why she's an ambassador in our program, because she can no longer live in the wild. So she had an injury when she was just a baby vulture, and so she lived at the aquarium in Texas for pretty much her whole life, and now she is 20 years old, and she came here to live with us because she could not fly anymore, so she wouldn't be able to get around and find food in the wild. So she's going to be a great ambassador for other turkey vultures in the wild, and we're so excited to get to work with her.
So as you can see, here at the zoo, we're working on conservation, we're working on protection of animals, and we're working on ways to help all of our Arkansans understand how to take care of the earth. So if you've not come to Little Rock Zoo, come join us this summer, come join us this spring, come join us anytime and enjoy your Little Rock Zoo.